people want me to find it. And I've had a great help with Elon Musk, who's been terrific. John, you said you trust. Does he not? No, he's not gaming anything. In fact, I have to come to the open country. All right, Jesse, the worst, brings customers for our shop today. By reaching out with the SEO, freaking Google, we see 5 appointments a day. All these people aren't in. Just by them going to Google and clicking to make an appointment button. There's no phone call. Cool, drops in. Then we have a great review value. They do have a great email system for reminders.
See you later.
Services that we're recommending, also for pre-scheduled services, kind of like the dentist. They can help us get reviews. They can do posts on social media, direct mail campaigns, texting, and just immediately taking phone calls that will consider everybody through it. And that's a direct result of that partnership with Kakuri. The dashboard that Kakuri has built for us and all of their users has really helped streamline our marketing and our customer engagement process, and that is so unique for everybody.
We've been part of the Kakuri family for over 6 years, and every one of them has been just really incredible. They're convergent.
Congressional fight, constitutional fight, street fight, the worst crisis since Watergate. Since when is transparency a constitutional crisis?
Positive for me. If you're going to say something with your lumps on, I'm not going to take you seriously. I mistakenly wore earmuffs one time on Fox, and O'Reilly killed me for about a year. I never wore them. So lose the earmuffs. So the Democrats are shutting down the government to protest Trump. Shutting down the government. Trump's trying not to pay bureaucrats, so Democrats are going to shut the government down, and bureaucrats don't get paid. Have you ever seen Democrats hopefully say I am pro-government shutdown? Ever? Trump is killing Democrats and Republicans. And they're now, Elon Musk has access to their social security numbers. Elon Musk is a part of the government. The government has access to your social security number. What does he think Elon's going to do with your social security number? Is he going to open up a credit card in your name and max it out at Best Buy? You think he's moonlighting as an identity thief, the world's richest man? This is crazy. Judge, this reminds me of, let's just say, a spouse who is a shopaholic, and all of a sudden you intercept the mail one day, well, look at this statement, and she grabs it out of your hand and says, you can't look at this. Now, you do that, that makes me suspicious, and that's what the Democrats are doing. Look at the books. You have to open the books.
All right, Dana. But apparently, for those who think this is a constitutional crisis, it looks like they have something to hide.
And well, again, it goes back to that 10 to 15% approval rating, issue rating. They are figuring out a way to drive down their 31% approval rating that they have right now. So Pete Buttigieg, for example, is out there complaining about Trump not bringing prices down fast enough. We talked about this a little bit in the A block, and that's like Gigi Waters causing a huge mess in the kitchen and then complaining that no one has cleaned it up fast enough. It has happened, and it's happening right now. The other thing that's incredible is that one of the things that we see with these Democrats last week, remember when they went to the Department of Education and they were complaining and they wanted to let inside the building? They didn't say what they were going to do. They were going inside and for rating the federal official of the federal.
It sounds like Meriwether got a new
doing his job and acting water and giving him hard time. So they went outside at the Department of Education at the very same time. Those same Democrats literally skipped a House hearing that's being held that very moment on the future of American education. And you had the Parents Defending Education group put this out there saying, this doesn't make any sense. And it's not like you have to just look at the 3 main broadcast networks of my childhood. All of this information is out there for everyone to see, and it's kind of entertaining to see them spiral downward. That's why I think it's getting so much attention.
Jessica, I mean, if you've got a problem, don't you need a forensic accountant to go look at whether or not there is a problem? And just like Jesse said, what's Elon Musk going to do with Social Security numbers or anything else?
Well, I think there are 2 issues at play. The constitutional crisis here is that Congress has been subverted.
decide what to do with. There's a process to go through. On the accountability front, yeah, we have a government accountability office. We also have a big spending meeting that we go in and we see where the dollars are going, and they should have conversations about programs that have got to go. But Elon Musk, he's not a forensic accountant. He's a scientist and one of the most brilliant people to have ever lived, for sure. But he has a number of minions who have not passed the same level of security check that they should have in order to.
This is the only way to
I
get
call it
around San
bullshit.
Andreas. From the beach to downtown Los Santos before
Straight up
your
and
hair
down.
dry.
You don't want to have access to the bullshit.
Access to that information, and I don't know what they're going to do with their social security number, or what they're going to do with Head Start, or Medicaid, or Medicare, or anything else that they have access to. The point is that they shouldn't, and you see that. The big one from over the weekend was the freeze on the NIH funding. So I understand that there might be some overhead costs, or quote-unquote indirect costs that you think are too high. But going to them and saying that indirect costs have to come down to 15% would completely hobble American state.
But without Elon Musk, we wouldn't know what fits in this stuff. We're going for transgenders.
We're just above the spotlight.
I said the future of cancer research, for every dollar that the NIH grants out, get $2.46. That's it. They generate $19 billion. They don't get $500 million. So the advance that isn't real money. But Elon Musk said it himself. You're like,
They say base jumping's the new golf.
the senator from Alabama has to go out there and say, don't pay for education.
Right. This is the conversation that we're having. There is so much fraud. If you bring a Medicare, there are $100 billion in fraud. Imagine you had it
Hello, you're through to Merriweather Security Consulting. What can I do for you?
and you never double clicked on it. It was just there. Musk finally double clicked on it, and we are seeing the file. And it's read only. Nothing's happening.
Goodbye then.
We're reading the files. And that is enough to scare the poop out of these Democrats. And it's not about constitutionality, it's about the fact that it's a gravy train for them. The Treasury rubber stamped these things. They went right through. There was no control, there was no stopgap. And this is becoming a revelation for people. So when you're a victim of fraud, there are two parties. There's the victim, the perp, and the person you call to stop the fraud. So the Democrats, they aren't the victim. They aren't the people trying to stop it. Who are they? Just by simple logic, they are the perp. And they are embracing the characters. Like, oh my God, you're going to have the Social Security numbers. You idiot. These guys want to pay you out. When they have a Social Security number, it's not bad. They don't even know. Either they're so stupid that they don't know how a business works, that everyone else gets it, that every business does an audit, it's called zero-based budgeting, that's what you do, and you're trying to figure out how to cut costs. But they act like it's an act of terror, because they've never run a damn business.
Thank you. They always run their mouth. They're a bunch of legal lying lawyers. They don't run no fucking business. They always run their fucking mouth. That's it.
This isn't going to go away. Yeah. Up next, James Carville has a new theory for why he thinks Democrats are stupid.
I think they're stupid because they get paid too much of our tax money. That's why I think they're stupid. They're being over fucking paid, but not doing much of shit. And we the stupid ones for allowing this shit. Oh shit. Stupid for allowing this shit to go on. We ain't this fucking stupid. I know we ain't. No, we're not this stupid.
I'm listening in on Merriweather's channels, and they're begging for air support. Watch the skies.
Ah, you have perfect feel for
Elon
that.
Musk
See
has
what
just
God
discovered
both can
that
do.
last
last week alone, FEMA sent almost $60 million to luxury hotels in New York to house illegal migrants, but done nothing for our veterans. America, do better.
Why are illegal immigrants more important than Americans? I'd like to say, why are illegal immigrants more important than most people living on the street? Why? We take advantage of one of the biggest economies here in California, take care of illegal immigrants, but our people are sleeping on the streets. I'd like to hear an answer to that. Why? Nobody can ever answer that question. Why do people put American citizens first when illegal immigrants get everything? And that's because I put this single highway because I give a damn and I care about my community. My dad is a fire and a mountain for my grandfather was and he had a dish and my partner I give a damn and I'm gonna fight for it and I'm 100% voting for Donald Trump. The Democrat Party is not put our people first. They put sanctuary cities first. They put illegal aliens first. They tax our water. You can't even do laundry and shower on the same day. So Nancy Pelosi is getting hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yes, I watched all of it for the best. It was beautiful. I cried.
Like the
Looks like the
candy.
Tula is
Yes.
the right tool for the job.
Unfortunately,
Stash it at
by the way,
LSIA.
I've stopped the video right before the TikTok video sign popped up. But yes, America and Americans seem to put last on the record. They got the sanctuary cities, which I'm so grateful for that Attorney General Van Bonnie and Tom Coleman for that great work. The sanctuary cities out there just robbing America for also giving our tax, our tax money to people who are here as criminals. I don't understand. And I also like that they added to this matchup. Speaking on this is why we voted for Donald Trump. Exactly. We voted for Donald Trump so that we can get this process started.
Yep, so we can stop all the waste. We can stop all the waste. Anybody that want to see Elon Musk fired need to be fired. We don't need them. We need Elon Musk to find their lying ass, to get rid of them.
Saying, given this, the Doge team just discovered that they sent $59 million last week to luxury hotels in the city to house migrants. Second, this money violated the law, and it is a gross insubordination to the
Yeah, and it should be fired. Whoever allowed it to happen.
And instead, it's being spent on and hotels for others. Fall back with that. What we paid today to recoup those funds. Other people been at it, it was like to people go to jail or held accountable and it's going to get free. I think that this is a start though. It's still be a start. People fall back. But well, if we can get the money back that was spent during the situation and somehow get it redirected to the more appropriate, I think that's a great start. Now it doesn't redeem or I want to say it's not like it's reparations for the damages already been done. But thank God that we have diligent place to go ahead and start getting these people out of the office. Okay? I mean, out of these.
No, you was right the first time. We need to start getting them out of office.
They're going to say that the American people is just literally robbing us funds, and on top of that, allocating funds towards things that aren't beneficial to the overall agenda of Americans, not Democrat or Republican, and instead partaking in criminal activity.
To begin the process of fundamentally reforming and overhauling FEMA, or maybe getting rid of FEMA. I think, frankly, FEMA's not good.
Now, Auto.com, a stolen set.
Oh, shut up with that bullshit. FEMA is not good, and we don't need FEMA. So bye-bye, FEMA.
I think when you have a problem like this, I think you want to go, whether it's a Democrat or Republican governor, you want to use your state to fix it and not waste time calling FEMA. And then FEMA gets here and they don't know the area, they've never been to the area. They want to give you rules that you've never heard about. They want to bring people that aren't as good as the people you already have. And FEMA's turned out to be a disaster. And you can go back a long way. You could go back to Louisiana, you can go back to some of the things that took place in Texas. It turns out to be the state that ends up doing the work. It just complicates it. I think we're going to recommend that FEMA go away. And we pay directly, we pay a percentage to the state. But the state should fix this. If the state did this from the beginning, it would have been a lot better situation. I think you guys agree with that.
I'm not really sure I feel about this just yet. My level of understanding on it is very, very novice in terms of allocating funds to the state. I like the idea of reforming or reconstructing FEMA, but if you have to get rid of it 100% and then direct the funds to the state, I mean, that don't sound like a bad idea either. Having federal funds allocated to each state for disaster relief. The states are doing most of the work anyway. It's the American people doing most of the work anyway. Hey, man. Horrible. And this one, Mariah's been going viral because she's having a realization and she's supporting Doge and what they're doing. She says, why are these illegals getting Social Security? That doesn't make sense. People work their whole life to be able to accumulate.
Them bitches ain't give me my fucking Social Security. They gave me some bullshit called SSI.
In terms of their tax.
I want to sue the government. I want to sue the government.
And pretty much all he's directing Doge. And what he just said, yeah, this really kind of pissed me off. And it should piss you off too. Why are illegal immigrants getting Social Security
No.
in a country that they don't have citizenship in?
None.
That make sense.
It don't make no sense.
If any of you all know this, you don't have to be documented to buy land, inherit land, start a business, get a loan to start a business, get grants to start a business. I mean, what is the whole film? And this is not in no way shaded toward the illegal immigrants. What's the whole point of getting documentation spending a copious amount of money on paperwork? And really all I gotta do is be connected and have somebody who's willing. So I'm just impressed.
Yep.
She has a point.
Yep.
But it's so I did see that press conference where Trump mentioned that that's not far-fetched considering, I mean, they had like food trucks on the side of the street. They had like legit businesses. Also, think about this. And the deportation efforts of Tom Homan in the Heights right now, they are literally going to jobs to deport people and eliminating like 70-80% of the workforce in just one sweep.
Yep.
Everything okay?
Yep.
So, I mean, it proves a point in that regard for me, for sure. Now, this guy right here, he seems to be enjoying the benefits of what Tom Homan has been doing.
I just want to tell all my brothers, hey, man, first of all, I just want to say, man, thank you, Trump. Because guess what? I went to a construction site today, y'all. Remember, I didn't have no job. I was doing Uber. Couldn't find a job nowhere. I went to a construction site. It was already working. Got hired on the spot. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mr. Trump. If it wasn't for the movement you did make for the immigrants and I'm not talking.
Hi, what do you need? Yep, sure.
Mr. President, I've been working all day, Mr. President. I just got on, Mr. President. Got a job for one day, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, let me tell you, man. I walked in today on a construction site. Already on the spot. I started work today, just got home, y'all. Mr. Trump, thank you so much.
Couple things. One, he's behind what seems like, I don't know if that's a hotel or if he's in a mansion. And two, he's whispering, so it's almost like he might be afraid of moving around and hear what he's saying. I mean, that's not far-fetched, but I don't know how true this video is, what I'm saying. I don't know the validity of it whatsoever. However, he's alleging that since Donald Trump and Tom Homan have been doing this whole deportation process with ICE, that these have been going pretty well for him financially. He said he don't got a job up in the finance. You know what I mean? Yeah. a person who presents himself like that makes me deeply uncomfortable. So I'm different society. Yeah, I don't care about the tattoos, man. It's 2025, man. Like, either the street life represents some people don't, and whether you disagree with it, I do believe in the presentation of it, like tax all over his face, when they could yeah, stuff like that. But that's about it. Hey, but moving something when he posted 47 trillion of your hard dollars now. Right? More money is getting found. More money is like, this one like, bruh, monsters, dead people, and illegal aliens. This is why money is being spent, yo.
Official government has wasted nearly $1 trillion in taxpayer money.
$7 billion on property. Yeah, and I actually can't find it here. I feel so bad. It's yeah. I don't know why you can. I mean, well, yeah, it just got posted today. So we actually posted it. We said that for you on the other year, right? We already said it. And they got all of them. So, because I'm not looking at it, it's a big event. While I started going, but yeah, we already seen this video. And it's just acknowledging everything that we already have found out, which is what's this thing going to dead people, being right now, lost my phone. Huge amounts, large amounts of money has been going to housing and things of that nature. I'm going to be repetitive playing old videos, second videos. I know there's some people that's like, oh, I didn't see it on the way. Elon Musk also goes for this, yes. It was a huge lot by the Biden administration. Funds were diverted from almost every part of the federal government to maximize the number of illegal aliens in America. There also appears to be significant funds siphoned from Social Security to pay for illegals. Now, this is a response to Western Lensman who posted October 24th as the election neared. KJP assured Americans that no FEMA funds were being diverted to illegals.
So, disaster relief, so-called disaster relief funds from the immigrants in the U.S. The fact is, no money is being diverted from response needs. That's the fact.
He literally lied to your face, and there is the proof. These Democrats a lot, and there is the proof.
But nobody would never be held accountable for being liars. Not dealing with the Democrats. The Democrats could do shit and get away with the shit because they're never held accountable for lying. Never.
These people lie. I mean, they played in our face. Over and over and over and over. Let's see, the real job's not cleaning up the mess that Biden created. The real job's cleaning up the mess that Biden created. Oh my God, I don't get the sentiment, but it's definitely spot on. KJP and the Democrats lied the entire time. What a disgrace. The real challenge will be to find examples of when the Biden regime was.
Same Red River try to drown me. I'm standing my ground with the whole world coming around me. But I can't interfere with people that I need to drill.
Okay, Alex, wishing you well. When you getting off this? How are you gonna go? I mean, is he all the aim when last I heard? He was trying to protect the illegals in the city, right? Now, this is the article that came out last year in July of 2024. Then KJP comes on and goes, oh, well, you know, no funds are being diverted. And then Trump wins. We wouldn't have said about this. We wouldn't have found out none of this information had the Democrats got their way. Think about that for a second. Had the Democrats got their way. We have together something special.
Ain't that a bitch?
We would have probably never found out any of this information. It's a scary thought, man. Scary thought. You know, I like to do some scrolling to make sure we don't miss nothing. It says, Elon Musk responded to this. How the F were illegals getting $60 million to stay in luxury hotels in New York when FEMA tried to kick out 3,000 Hurricane Helene victims in Western North Carolina out of hotels? What? This is some footage from the hurricane. So and Elon Musk, he posted this with the caption, "It is outrageous." Definitely, man. Another post from Matt Van School. As you can see, everybody is still going in on KJP about this. The inspection Harvey posted, it worked for a corporation, and the CEO said that no payments are to go out for 90 days, but sent out a $60 million payment anyway to support my ideological beliefs. I will be in jail. Why federal employees who work for the government not held to the same standard? I know that's right. The double standard is outrageous. Elon responded to that. There should definitely be accountability for that. And wokeness last week, FEMA defied Trump's. Said, okay, well, we just gonna keep repeating. And the citizens without homes, $700. I'm glad that he pointed that out. As you can see here. Yeah, honestly, whoever is responsible for this should definitely be fired 100%. There's no question. No question asked. No question about it. But you see Brett MTG chiming into this by saying breaking the law and sending American tax dollars to house illegals. People need to go to jail for this. They'll discover that thing. Okay, what is this? They're saying received $100 million in FEMA funds just last week. Career civil service from FEMA illegally diverted $59 million from disaster relief to house illegal aliens in New York City. The city leases the Roosevelt Hotel from the Pakistani government, and thanks to the deal brokered by Senator Chuck Schumer.
That's when he need to be fired. That's when he need to be fired. That's when he need to be fired. Chuck Schumer.
It says they have already
That's when he need to be fired.
million of total.
Chuck Schumer.
The total of $220 million.
That's when he need to be fired.
By the city.
Chuck Schumer. That's when he need to be fired.
Chuck Schumer.
That's when he need to be fired. Chuck Schumer.
I mean, I do know what's going on, but I mean, like, I don't understand, like,
that's when he need to be fired.
We've allowed this to go on for so long. To see how and why these Democrats went so hard to try to unalive the president, because all this information is going to cost some real jail time. Some accountability about to be had. I'm trying to tell y'all. What's going on with my computer and all these? I didn't tell it on the device. Alex Jones responded by CNN said Trump was lying about FEMA running out of money because they were funding the luxury treatment of illegal aliens. It's almost like the corporate media is at war with the American people. Yes, why would y'all report it?
Yep, they're in war with us. And the truth is the truth. It's time for us to realize that they're and demand that people get put in prison. I'm just saying. I'm Mr. Glass 48.